Number one. It says number one, what is the equation in slope-intercept form of the line that passes through these 2 points? Now, the long way of doing this would be to find the slope using slope formula. Where is it? Right here. Find the slope using slope formula right there. And then put it into point slope. So you start off with this formula right here. Then you put it into point slope form. But we're trying to get through this. So they give you 2 points. You can put those points in a table. I suggest you put those points in a table first, because what tends to happen is you end up putting these 2 numbers on the same side or on the same column. Never say never. 39, 34. It's gonna be just your luck that you're gonna end up doing that, just because you didn't do what I suggested. All right, so put those points in a stat edit. Woo. There we go. Stat edit. What points is it? Victor is just busy typing away because he knows he has to practice. Oh, you did? What'd you get? Oh, okay. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver.
Yeah, I got that one too.
0.692 and 7. So we know it's a positive 7. Get rid of B and D. And 0.69 is also a positive number. So your answer is C. Yep. All right. I'm going to let you do number 2. Let's look at number 3. Number 3 is a little different because all of your equations are in standard form. Okay. So the easiest way to solve this, the long way would be to solve each one for y and see which one gives you a slope of 9 halves and it goes through the point. The easiest way to solve this would be to notice that regardless of how you solve it, you're still going to get the same slope on every single one of them because you have 9x minus 2y, 9x minus 2y, 9x minus 2y. Everybody see that? So if I were to solve it, they would all give me the same slope regardless. Okay. Now you see this point right here. This point is -4, 2. That is an x and a y value that can be plugged into each equation. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to store -4 for x, and we're going to store 2 for y. Then type each one of these equations. Okay. So I'm going to go over here, go to your home screen, type -4, store it for x. Store is that button, once again, that's right above on where it says STO, S-T-O, right there. Okay.
How do you do y? Second,
and then 2 for y. You're going to press, not second, you press alpha 1. Y is alpha 1. So first store both of those numbers. That way the calculator plugs in a -4 for x and a 2 for y. And then you type in your first equation, which is 9x minus 2y. To get that equal sign, how do you get it? Second math. Second math equals 36. And that one gives you a 0, so that's a false statement. You said it's C? Okay. So I'm going to type in 9x minus 2y equals, answer choice C is -40. That one gives you a 1. Yep. Sorry, I meant to put false right here. This is a true statement, so your answer is C. What?
I understand. No, it's just like my it would bug out, but I got it.
Okay. Which function is best represented by the graph? You can eliminate half of your answer, well, first half of your answer choices, look at the y-intercept. What is the y-intercept? Where does it cross the y-axis? At +4. So get rid of G and H. And then from there, which way is your line going? So the slope is negative. So your answer is J. Number 5. Number 5, you have a bunch of equations. If you look at your answer choices, you can't put this in a stat edit because all of your equations are not solved. So the best way to do this one is to work backwards. Put these equations into y equals and see which one matches this table. So we're going to start with A. I'm going to go to y equals. Flip my paper over. 26. And this way, if you work backwards, you avoid having to solve each answer choice. And then press second graph or second table. If I go to -3, it gives me -130. So that matches. 20 matches. 578 and 11,234. Okay. Please check all of the points. You don't want to only check one point and then say, okay, that's my answer, because sometimes they'll give you an answer where only one point matches, but the rest of them don't. So make sure you're checking all the points. Okay. Number 6. An equation that is not solved, but once again, you can avoid having to completely solve it just by doing a little bit of it. On F, what the goal is, you want to get the y by itself. So we at least need to move the 2's over to the right side. If you look at F, that +2, how do I move it to the right side? -2. Okay, so that changes my equation to y equals, I'm not going to do any distribution or anything like that because that can, I'm trying to avoid errors when I'm solving, but I do get the -2. And on G, you add 2 to both sides. Okay, so you get y equals 7/5 x -7 plus 2. Same thing on those other sides. This one's going to have a -2 at the end. This one's going to have a +2 at the end. Questions on what I just did? Now you have equations that are solved for y, so you can put those into y equals and compare them to your graph. Let the calculator do the solving for you, okay? So answer choice A, 7/5. It does. Oh, if you can't type in a fraction, use an alpha x, use alpha y equals, enter. Alpha y equals will work. Works on the oldest calculators. Do not forget that because no. The teacher cannot tell you that. Anyway, -2. Now, if I hit, yeah, don't forget the -2. If I hit graph, this one crosses the y-axis at the top. So this would not be my answer. Get rid of F. H also has the +7, so I'm just going to change. Oh, but the fraction's different. Never mind. All right, I'm going to type in H. Instead of 7/5, it's 5/7. That's the only difference. And I hit graph. That one also crosses the y-axis at the top, so that's not it.
Incorrect.
H is not it. Now let's try G. It's G.
No, it's not.
7/5 x -7. And that one is +2.
Are you doing G or J?
I'm still doing G.
Oh, okay.
This is G. G crosses at the bottom, but you can tell on the graph on the paper that it crosses at -3. And in my calculator, -3 is way up here. So definitely not G. If we change that +2 to a -2,
Found it. Yeah, it was J.
oh no, it's still +2, but it's 5/7 instead of 7/5. 5/7. Yeah. And there we go. Crossing at the 3. So your answer is J.
This much better give us 2 days.
All right, number 7. You can just type that into stat edit and get your equation. So I'm going to let you do that on your own. Let's look at number 8. Number 8, your equations are in slope intercept form. So you're just trying to figure out which number is your slope. Which one is it? Hmm? 8. How do you know it's 8?
Because y equals m is supposed to be an 8 is where the m is. M.
What word tells you? It says the word each. Each. So you're looking for an 8x. Get rid of J. Now from there, it says a cook uses 2 jars. If you use 2 jars, are you adding to the boxes or subtracting? Subtracting. So your answer is H. Okay. Number 9. Number 9. What is your slope? It is. I am recording. 0.6. First of all, it says rate, and it also says per. So you're looking for an answer choice that says 0.6x. Now, if you distribute these two, it'll still have 0.6x. So don't get rid of it yet. Now, from there, what does it say about that slope, though? Very important word. Don't overlook it. No, decreasing. The slope is decreasing. So that means there's going to be a negative in there. These two are positive 0.6s. So get rid of C and D. Now, what was the starting point? 450 meters when it was first discovered. So your answer would be A. If you distribute negative 0.6 into 450, it'll change that. Okay. The next one, that one, go ahead and solve that one like we did number 6. So I'm not going to go over that in the video. Number 11. Can y'all see? Y'all can see the shading. I don't know why I can't see the shading here. You can see it a little bit. Now it says, which inequality is best represented by the graph? There are 2 answers that you can automatically eliminate without having to solve anything. Which ones are they?
A and C.
A and C. Why A and C? It has the line under. Remember, the line under is a solid line, and we're looking at a dotted. Cool. Now from there, you can actually pick an X and Y value, pick a point in the shaded area. Your solutions are always in the shaded area. So pick a point.
Any point?
In the shaded area.
-2.6. -2.6.
That's the most random point ever, but that's fine. So we're gonna store -2 and 6 and see which one gives us that true statement. -2 store for X, yeah. 6 store that for Y.
Bro.
And now the first equation is 4x plus 7y. Second math for that inequality. That one is less than 549. That one gives me a 1. Just double checking.
4. Oop, that's not under the arm. I mean the press out for.
They both give us ones.
Yeah, miss.
Dang it. So now we gotta solve. Sorry.
So this thing basic.
Huh? Why? Oh no. It stressed me out. It stressed me out to.
She's awful.
All right, let's solve it. Let's solve it. When you solve, what's the first thing that you move?
X.
So minus 4x, 7y. Sometimes them calculator tricks just don't work.
Yeah, that can be happening on sorting this.
Don't act like I didn't teach you anything.
I mean, like.
Now, did we divide by a negative number at the end?
No.
So do we flip it? No. It stays as less than. That's negative 4 over 7x. 49 divided by 7? 7. All right, the y-intercept is fine. Let's find two good points. Oh man, right here and here. Perfect. Now we're going down how many?
7.
So negative 7 over 4. So we need a negative 7 over 4 instead of 4 over 7. So that means it would be D. But because I'm not satisfied with just accepting the answer, I'm going to solve it.
Got 2 1s and she's tripping out.
I know. Divide by 4. All of those are positive, so the symbol does not flip. Negative 7 over 4. There's our slope. 28 divided by 4 is 7. There's our y-intercept. Sad day when the calculator trick didn't work. Y'all got it? Cool. Next one. Number 12. First, you want to look at the inequality symbol. Okay. Now, this is a word problem, so you need to kind of use your brains, a little critical thinking, It says no more than 120. No more than. So if it's no more, you have to have what? Less than. Now, can it be equal to? If you get exactly 120 pounds of sausage Lincoln brisket, is that okay?
Yeah.
Say you go to the mall and your mom says you can't spend more than 120. Are you going to spend the exact 120? Yeah. Caleb probably would, right? So less than or equal to works. There's your answer. Number 13. She does not want to spend more than $30. She does not. Make sure you're reading everything because some people will only see that more than and say, okay, greater. No, she does not want to spend more than $30. That means we're going for less. Get rid of those graders. Just this one. Okay. Can she spend exactly $30? Yes. So we get rid of A. It says roses cost $3 each, carnations cost $2 each. X is roses, 3x, carnations is Y, 2y. So your answer would be? Your answer would be B? Yeah. Okay. 14. Which one's the first one you're going to get rid of? G and J, because those are solid lines. Now from there, let's just solve it. Move the 2 over by adding. Then you get 3y, 2x plus 12. And then you what? Divide by 3. So y is greater than 2/3 x plus 4. What am I doing? So there's only one that's shaded above, which is if.
That's shaded above 4.
Yeah. Okay. Writing equations. Yay. First, find your two totals. What are your two totals? Yep. $6.68 copies. Okay. All of my answer choices have a 6 and 68 at the very end. Now we have black and white copies. They used B for that. Black and white. And C for color. Black and white, C for color. Now, this is my dollar amount. So if I can attach a price to it, go for it. Black and white copies cost what? 8 cents. And color copies cost 15 cents. Since we don't know, this is our unknown. This is where we have our ones, right? So what would our answer be? First of all, you look for the $6, money. This $6 is attached to the wrong thing. This $6 is attached to the wrong numbers. Okay. Now, which one has the wrong price attached? B. B says that 8 cents is for color copies, 15 for black and white. Your answer would be D. Okay. Number 16. You have 2 lines and they just want you to find the equations of those. Put both of them into stat edit and it'll match up with one of your answer choices. Okay. No need for a whole lesson on that. It says, which system of equations does the graph represent? When we're talking about a system, what's the whole point of a system? You're trying to find the what? You're trying to find where they intersect. Now, these are not in standard form. They're all in y equals, so we need to use what? Intersect method, okay? Notice that they've labeled all of these additional points that have nothing to do with the problem. You're trying to find that point of intersection, okay? So we're going to go to y equals, type in answer choice A. Negative x minus 4, 2x minus 2. And how do I find the point of, well, first you need to look at the graph to see that you can see the intersection. This first graph, the intersection is in the third quadrant. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Third quadrant is not even intersecting in the correct spot. Get rid of A. Next one. I know. I don't know why I always struggled with that. And I'm the teacher.
I can't wait.
Answer choice B. They intersect in the first quadrant. Yep. So that's not it. Answer choice C. Moving on. X minus 4. And that one is what? Negative 2x minus 2.
Yep, clearly not intersecting. It's D.
Of course it would be D. Then, just to be sure,
It's the only one
I don't care. I'm checking it. Did I type that in wrong?
You'll miss.
Oh, it's negative 2x minus 4.
Oh, shit, I got that.
Yes. Typing them incorrectly is key. There we go. There it is. So the answer is D. All right. Number 18 is one that we have done. What would the strategy be? Stat edit for the lines, but look at your answer choices.
You have to solve it.
You're going to solve all that.
No, but
What would you use for the answer choices?
solver, the solving thing.
Nope.
Matrix.
Why matrix?
I don't know. I just said something.
He's guessing.
The matrix looks cool. Sounds cool.
Yeah, because Matrix sounds cool.
Because what?
The formation of like
The formation. Because
The
they're all in
formation of-
standard form.
yeah, but it was way
So we're going to use matrix on the answer choices and stat edit on the lines. Okay. Jose and Caleb, y'all do line Q. Eric, your row, line V.
Line what?
Alexander, your row, answer choice F. Gio, Ivan, answer choice G. Clavel, you're on your own.
Bro.
H. And Angela, your row, J. All right. Teamwork. Now, just keep in mind, you're not gonna have teamwork the day of the star test. What's up?
Did you kill me?
Your Q.
Yeah, I'm on B.
Day of the star test, you're on your own. But it's better doing it with the calculator than to do it by hand. Gio, are you ready? Oh man, Gio forgot about matrix. All right, Jose, what'd you get? Y equals what?
Yo, bro.
All right, Eric, what'd y'all get?
Yeah,
I got 27.
I got 28.
Plus what? 8. Now, we still need to find that point of intersection. So while everybody else finishes up matrix, I'm going to type those in. So what was it? 3x plus 27?
3x plus
0.5x plus 8. Me picó un mosquito. I think so.
Huh?
It's too big of a bump.
Where?
I feel it on my face. Oh, don't tell me that. Okay, so they're supposed to intersect at 7.6, 4.2. Oh, I didn't put negative 0.5. Why didn't y'all say anything? That's gonna change things. Secondaries. I can't see the point of intersection. What do I need to do? Zoom out. Zoom 3. Make sure you push enter when you zoom out. This is huge. Okay. Shut up. I'm just saying that on my videos. All right. Negative 5.4 and then 10.71. All right. Team Valerie, what'd y'all get?
I think I probably did for sure got it wrong.
0.7175572549 and 6.0.
Yo, what? Or is that
Okay. Obviously, that doesn't match. So F is not our answer. Team Ivan. You didn't do it? You're in G. Negative 5 what? Okay. That's J. Ivan. Gio. Team G. I gave you G for Gio. How'd you get that wrong? All right, Clavel. Oh, no. Okay, Cool. That one doesn't match. Team Vasquez. What'd y'all get? So it's not J. G. Geo, the ones that dropped the ball, you had one job. All right. Number 19. Same strategy. All of your equations are in standard form. So you want to find your point of intersection, match it up to the point of intersection here. Okay. Number 10. What are your two totals? I mean, 20. Sorry. Is this the last one on the packet?
Yeah.
Cool. Number 20. What are your two totals?
18.
18 coins.
2.85, yeah.
And they are worth what?
2.85.
2.85. Now, what kind of coins are they?
Nickels, dimes.
Not nickels, dimes. Quarters and dimes. Quarters and dimes. So obviously when we're talking about coins, they're not going to give you the value of those coins. How much is a quarter worth?
25.
0.25. What about a dime?
10.
10 cents. Had to think about it, huh?
Nah,
So your answer would be
I know my money better than it.
H.
I don't even know. Stuff like that.
All right. Do the rest of those on your own.
Oh. Amen.
8.